We going with the Goyf?
I think either the Goyf or the Lord of Atlantis I see in his hand. That's what he's mulling over his options for. Looks like he's got 2 dazes in hand besides that.
Lord of Atlantis is very good, as we've seen.
He also has Silver Gold Adept he could play. So it looks like he's not going to play the Lord of Atlantis this turn. Attack, try to bait some response from his opponent, and then probably cast Silver Gold Adept, revealing Lord of Atlantis.
The only real response to this situation is what? Swords of Plowshare?
You would never do that, but... Oh, he's going to reveal Marrow Reedry. I didn't see that card in his hand. Jeremy does not have any counters in hand. He's got Swords of Plowshares, Dryad Arbor, Kusali Pridemage, Rock's War Monk. So no counter spells for him. Looks at the top 3 cards, which are Daze, Kusali Pridemage, and Tarmogoyf. Was it sitting right on the mouse pad?
Mm-hmm.
So plays Dryad Arbor. Still has Trigon Predator, Rock's War Monk, Daze, Swords of Plowshares in hand.
Did that Dryad Arbor come into play this turn?
Yes.
Nice. Come into play tap land creature.
Well, it allows you to use Natural Order with Progenitus, so it's not too bad.
Oh no, it's great. It's a great card. You could go fetch it up with Windswept Heath to get an uncountable 1/1.
Yep. It's a nice little trick if somebody's attacking with like a 1/1.
Dark Confidant. Thanks for the Dark Confidant.
Yep. So, Curse Catcher and Silver Gold Adept considering getting in there. Although I might have played one of those lords first.
Yeah, so that the Dryad Arbor just doesn't get thrown in the way of the Silver Gill Adept, which is happening.
But it looks like Tariq drew another Silver Gill Adept this turn, so he's going to be able to cast that and reveal the Marrow Reedry again. That's something that maybe some new players, some less skilled players don't see. You always want to reveal the same cards, including the cards that are foil, like any differences, just so your opponent knows fewer cards that are in your hand. Currently, the known information about Tariq's hand to Jeremy is just the foil Marrow Reedry. You don't want to give him more information about what's in his hand.
Thanks, Ben.
It looks like Daze is going to try to get that Silver Gill Adept. And all that Tariq looks to muster is a Daze back, but that's not going to be good enough.
Looks like the Daze actually counted the Silver Gill Adept, right?
He definitely played the Dryad Arbor that turn, right? Because he floated... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, he floated a green off his tropical island.
Right.
And then
the Dryad blocked
sure.
Silver Gill Adept and just went to the yard. The graveyard, that's what we call it.
The yard?
Yeah. Thinking about having that? I don't know. I tried one and I didn't like it. Warm yogurt is not good.
So I hear.
Don't eat warm yogurt. That's the quick tip for today.
Looks like Tarmogoyf is attempting to get dazed, and just Trigon Predator, Rock's War Monk, Kusali Pridemage, and Swords of Plowshares in Jeremy's hand. Looks like it's going to have to be the way, unless... What did Jeremy put on top? Another Daze. So he's going to be able to daze back the Daze, but if Tariq really wants to, he can sack the Curse Catcher to counter, effectively, the Daze.
What are we trying to resolve here?
Tarmogoyf.
Tarmogoyf, yes.
You think he should sack the Curse Catcher?
It's definitely, yeah, trade a Curse Catcher for a Tarmogoyf.
Yep.
Check. Done. Made that trade.
And Tariq draws a Wasteland. That's pretty good in this position, although won't let him advance his board at all. Instead, he'll play the Tropical Island and cast
now it's time for the Tarmogoyf. A nice foil Tarmogoyf. That's over $100, right?
Yeah, Tarmogoyf's almost $100.
So the foil one's what, $150?
Probably.
Man, I remember when Tarmogoyfs were like $6.
Yeah, I remember being angry that I bought them at $8 a piece. Another Silver Gill Adept, revealing Marrow Reedry, drawing a Standstill. And the Sensei's Divining Top, obviously drawn by Jeremy. He'll probably cast his Kusali Pridemage here.
And Pridemage gets dazed. This is definitely a dazed and confused match.
All of those cards that Tariq's been able to draw off the Silver Gill Adept has allowed him to get a huge card and counter advantage over his opponent. Still with 7 cards in hand after all those dazes and all those drawn cards.
Still have all these.
His hand's still stacked with a Tarmogoyf, Lord of Atlantis, Wasteland, Marrow Reejerey, and Standstill, along with an island and a tropical island. Silvergill Adept will get in there for 2, and it's presumed that Tariq will play Wasteland and cast Tarmogoyf, or just Wasteland his tropical island.
Hey, no green mana means that's one sad Bant deck.
Sure.
Bant doesn't want to just be what's that? What's the blue-white guild?
Azorius.
Yeah, Azorius.
I mean, it also shuts him off from using top immediately after he's played it to smooth out Jeremy's draws. Didn't get to see exactly what Tariq drew. I think it was his second Goyf. Yeah, it was his second Goyf.
Yep, but we don't need Goyfs. We have unblockable Fishman.
Fishman, yep.
So the Silvergill Adept is going to start going to town 3-2 thanks to the Lord of Atlantis and also Island Walk.
Walking over Jeremy's Tundra. Jeremy rearranges his top 3 and goes ahead and draws a Misty Rainforest, allowing him to shuffle away those 2 cards that he may or may not want, and or cast the Swords of Plowshares in his hand if he needs to. Jeremy passes the turn.
When will it be time for Tarmogoyf?
I don't know. Tariq has the island, so he could cast Marrow Reejerey or Standstill. He could cast all of the spells in his hand, which include 2 Tarmogoyfs, that Marrow Reejerey, the Standstill, an island, and I believe 1 more island in his hand. Tariq lays the island, and let's see what he casts. Sounds like Marrow Reejerey. How do you see Jeremy winning this game? What line of play does he have to do to get rid of all the 20 life points of Tariq?
Well, it has to include somehow getting rid of his island, of his tundra, and then playing a Goyf to hold the fort.
You're talking about... saying, how does Jeremy win this game?
Yeah, I mean, he has to get rid of his own tundra, but no, he's not going to do that. He's going to go with the Swords of Plowshare plan. I think it's perfectly fine. I have to think, does Jeremy have
He's at Umezawa's Jite.
What I'm talking about, what's his mana base like? Does he need islands? Does he have the green-white dual land?
No, he just has Tundra and Tropical Islands and Fetch Lands. And then a basic forest and a basic plains.
Yep, because I think he could actually go just a green-white plan and just use Force of Wills and maybe play an island every now and then when he wants to daze something.
This is one of the reasons why people play this Merfolk deck. It's easy to build. Although it's pretty difficult to play, has good matchups against some of the more expensive, better decks in the format, like this blue-green-white Bant deck. Looks like Jeremy rearranges at the top, so he draws a Tropical Island, allowing him to cast that Kusali Pride Mage in hand. Also in his hand, along with the Kusali Pride Mage, is a Trigon Predator and a Rox Warmonk. So it looks like Jeremy boarded in those 2 Trigon Predators. Jeremy at only 9 life, with no creatures in play, it might be difficult to come back from this. Jeremy's going to use top to draw, Path to Exile that he also boarded in. So he's going to Path the Marrow Reejerey. Tariq's going to get a land, and Silvergill Adept's only going to get in for 2 life.
Jeremy goes down to 7. It's looking bleak. The Island Walk is just killing. It was just destroying Jeremy. But now the Lord of Atlantis is gone, so now we can actually play Magic. But at the expense of 3 cards, if Jeremy wants to play Magic, he's going to have to give Tariq 3 more cards.
And that's exactly what he'll do by